Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nidhi. Thank you so much for being here. Right now it is my favorite time of the year. I understand if it's not everybody's favorite time of the year, but it's definitely mine, and that is because I am announcing the Studio Ghibli Readathon. I am so excited to announce this readathon. I don't know if y'all saw my 2022 channels and goals video. I'll link it in the cards or whatever, but that's where I announce all the readathons I'll be hosting this year, and this is one of them. I hosted the Studio Ghibli Readathon last year. I'll link my announcement video if this video is confusing to y'all. We had like over 200 members in the Discord last year. So many people post on Instagram, on Twitter, and like literally everywhere. And we had so many participants, so I hope this year is just as big. I have a playlist of everyone's videos that they made for Studio Ghibli if you want to go check that out, and I will be making another one this year. We have a few new hosts this year, and we'll be watching completely different movies. Let me just explain what this readathon's even about. If any of the information I'm about to tell you is confusing at any point, there is an info doc link down below, and you can click it. It has everything so much more eloquently said. So the Studio Ghibli Readathon is a readathon that takes place every year. It's hosted by me. It's my favorite people in booktube. Studio Ghibli is an animation studio based in Japan that produces anime movies, and these movies are super popular. Behind me is a setup of like some screen grabs of the movies, and I think they're so cute, and I thought that was perfect for this video, and I'm really glad I can include them. I love my dorm, like it adds so much. I have seen all of the movies, so I think I'm a certified expert in Studio Ghibli. That is why this year I'm so excited to be introducing the other movies that we didn't even introduce last year. I'll link my Annie list down below. I love Annie list so much, and that has all my opinions on the movies. However, I do want to do a tier rank of them and hopefully give more Studio Ghibli content in the month of August. If you don't know what a readathon is, it's where you read certain books abiding to certain prompts, and those prompts usually have themes, and this year's theme is of course Studio Ghibli. It'll be running from the 1st of August all the way to the end of August, so a month just like last year. We do have a group book chosen this year, and that is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I've heard so many good things about this, and it gives like Ghibli aesthetic and mysterious and lovable vibes, which is so exciting. The live show will be on September 1st for now. If that changes, I'll let you know. How do you participate in this readathon? Great question. I got you. Basically, we have 8 different hosts. That means there's 8 different movies. Each movie has 3 prompts to them. So you can either read all those prompts, and that's how you, I guess, read the readathon, and obviously you can double up, double down, whatever you want to do to get those prompts accomplished. Or we do have a big bingo board with all of the movies, and you can try to get bingo. I will be giving my TBR at the end of this video, and I'll be trying to read books according to my movie. Last year I did try to get bingo, and that happened, but I just want to see if I can have a more specific TBR this year. Now, time to introduce the hosts and movies, which is my favorite part because Rachel and I like came up with these movies. Last year's movies were great. They were excellent. I love them. I did The Wind Rises, which was my favorite one. Considering I've seen all of them, I'm so excited to be doing different movies here. First, Jess will be doing Princess Mononoke. I love Princess Mononoke so much. It's definitely one of my top 5 Ghibli movies, so excellent choice. Lachlan will be doing Whisper of the Heart.
I completely forgot to say this, but my girl Cami will be doing Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
Amanda will be doing Grave of Fireflies. Nicole will be doing The Secret World of Arrietty. Rachel will be doing Porco Rosso. I will be doing Only Yesterday. Only Yesterday is also one of my top 5 Ghibli movies. I don't think any of the hosts have seen this movie. Only Yesterday is very much on the underrated side. It's not like the first movie that comes in mind when you think of Ghibli. And then Darren will be doing When Marnie Was There, which is one of my least favorite Ghibli movies, so I'm so glad I'm not doing that one. So on the screen you saw like their little cards or whatever, and each of them are abiding to prompts. So you can either do each of those prompts, which are 3 per movie, or this is the big bingo board, which combines all of them. Please go check out all of the hosts, all their videos, and everything in their channels will be linked down below. And some stuff that we had extra last year and this year is there's a Discord made by Rachel. Amazing, beautiful. It has everything you'd ever need on there. We are going to be streaming some of the movies like we did last year, which was a big hit. And then we'll also be doing reading sprints. We're going to try to do 2 every week of August. Again, if you need any updates or anything, it'll all be in the Discord. One of the most exciting things is that there is another BuzzFeed quiz which I made. If you're confused about which prompts you want to choose because you haven't seen any of the movies, which is okay because we will be streaming them, you should take the BuzzFeed quiz and then choose that. If you have any questions at all, DM Read Ghibli. We're using the hashtag Read Ghibli and Studio Ghibli Readathon like we used last year. Now into the last part, I'll be talking about my TBR. I do have an entire 2022 TBR which lists like every single book I want to read this year because I'm trying to read 365 books. If you saw my mid-year book freakout tag, you know that I'm on track, so that's really exciting. Only Yesterday is a really interesting film, and I like it for many reasons that I don't necessarily like other movies. This movie follows a coming-of-age story, and I really like how it intertwines with her past self and as she grows up in the future, and it's a really reminiscent time. It is a slow-moving story. Not a lot of magical realism or anything happens that in most Ghibli movies do. However, for me, I really loved all the characters, and I love how the story connected itself, and that's why the first prompt is coming-of-age age novel. The book I'm going to be reading for a coming of age novel is Secret History. I've been meaning to read this for a while. I don't know much about it other than it's like a group of friends, I think, and definitely dark academia. I really want to get through my backlist TBR, and this is one that's been on there for a while. The next prompt is Friends to Lovers, and now I realize why this might be one of my favorite Ghibli movies, because I'm a Friends to Lover enthusiast. I think it's the best trope, nothing can ever compare. I looked up some Friends to Lovers books, and The Midnight Library was on there. All I know about The Midnight Library is that it was a little bit disappointing to some people, and it's about this person who finds a library who essentially can live in other stories and tries to like rewrite their life kind of and experience multiple things at once because they're not really satisfied with where they are now. That might be completely wrong, but again, I like going into books not really knowing much about them. So I can't wait to see what are my opinions on it if everyone's opinions are kind of different. And the last prompt is an underrated or lesser known book, which was honestly the hardest prompt or book for me to find because usually the books I want to read are pretty well known. I'll be choosing We Hunt the Flame for this. I think it's a duology and I've been meaning to get to it for so long, but I don't like starting series until they're over. And I have heard some things about it, but it's not one of those popular YA books, which is why I really want to read it. I'll link down below the list. I got the Friends to Lovers and coming of age books if you're interested in also participating in Only Yesterday's prompts. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Please let me know if you're participating. I'd love to see what you're reading. I can't wait to see everyone's TBR, and I hope y'all tune in for the live show on the group book. Bye y'all!